guys, it's Max here. Sorry I haven't made a video for a while, but you know, the whole stuff with the world going on right now has just made things a little weird. But since fall and spooky stuff are coming out, I have gotten a couple new wall hangings. Like I got the Creep It Real skull sign, and I got this little snaky one, which is like a velvet backing with the snake attached to it. And since my last video, sorry about the glare, I've gotten several books between the Amazon wishlist book club thingy that I'm in on Facebook, and just ones that I've gone and bought myself in store at one of the two local bookstores that's within I don't know, 10 minutes of my house. So I figured I would share this with you today. I've got a box full of them. So let's start. I'll start with the smaller ones. Not necessarily smaller, but skinnier. This one's actually a coloring book, and it's the Witchcraft coloring book. So it's just got spooky themed book or pictures in it. So these next couple ones are actually those book zines or book magazines, whatever you want to call them. And I got these ones at Sam's Club, which is actually 45 minutes from my house, but I'm counting them anyway. So the first one is The Haunted West. As you guys have maybe noticed within past book hauls and whatnot, I like haunted places, and I like books about haunted places. This one is the History's Greatest Mysteries. So it's just like some of the biggest like mysteries and stuff, unanswered, unsolved, and unexplained things, I guess, that have happened throughout history. It says legends and lore, disappearances, ghost ships, and whodunits. So sounds like there's lots of different things in it. Then we've got America's Scariest Places, which I've actually read this one already, and it was pretty interesting. One or two of the places I've actually heard of. Like Alcatraz is pretty how would I want to put it? Popular, well known. Gettysburg, Amityville, Sleepy Hollow. This next book actually my grandma bought for me and gave to me on her way back from vacation, and it's a Ghost in the Triangle, which, if you guys aren't familiar, in North Carolina, the Triangle is Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. So it's pretty much like the three biggest cities in the state, Raleigh being the capital. And it's just supposed to be like some of the ghost in that general area, which obviously North Carolina has had a lot of battles and stuff throughout history, so battles always 9 times out of 10 tend to lead to ghost. Let's see, do I have any other gifts? I'll probably find them through here. Next one I bought myself, and it's just a little book of poetry, and it's called I Find You in the Darkness. And it's by Alpha, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's ALFA. But it looks like it's just a book full of just short little poems. I've kind of gotten into some poetry recently. Kind of. It just kind of depends. This next one I think I got myself also, and it's just called Celtic Magic. I am part Irish, so I do like reading some of the stuff about like Celtic type things. This one, pretty sure I bought this one myself too. And it's the Old Willis Place. It's supposed to be a, I think, middle grade book. But typing's pretty decently sized, a little spaced out, so it should be a quick read. This next book I know I bought myself, and it's one I've actually been hearing about relatively, a decent amount recently on BookTube, and it's the Modern Fairy Tales by Holly Black. It's a big book, but let's see. Let me see if I can find something to tell you about it. So, it looks like there's like 4 parts. 4 stories, however you want to look at it. This next one I also bought myself, and it's One for Sorrow, and it's by Mary Down Han, I think is how you pronounce her name. And I think I've read 1 or 2 other books by her, and they were pretty good. It's a middle grade book. So, I've been trying to pick up some, like, quick reads, if you will. Ones that I know are going to kind of cleanse my palate, if you will. This next one is what it looks like, and it's a Sky in the Deep. And from kind of what I got out of it, let's see. It says, I try to remember who I was, strong, brave, fierce, sure. I tried to summon her to me, that Aline who would choose her people over anything else. I searched for her within myself, but she was different now. I was different. And it was something that was already done, something I couldn't change. So, it kind of sounds like a self-discovery type book. And the cover looked cool too, so that's always a plus. This next book is just Mythology 101, and it's by Caitlin Sears. I just really like mythology, and I figured this would be kind of a nice little refresher on some of the basic myths. And this one I think is mostly... okay, yeah, it says a crash course in Greek and Roman myths. So, it'll just be kind of a nice little refresher. This next one I know I also bought, and it's this is what the cover looks like. And it says, Psychic Witch, a metaphysical guide to meditation, magic, and manifestation. And it's by Matt Arn, I think is how you pronounce it. But I've been kind of looking at that book for a while and finally decided to buy it. Because, why the hell not? And then, this is the next one. And it says The Vine Witch. I think this was actually one that was sent to me. Yeah, I think this one was sent to me via the book group. And let's see. This one is by Lorraine G. Smith, I think is how you pronounce her first name. I don't know. And without reading the back too much, it sounds kind of like it's the first sentence is never hex a witch. So, sounds kind of like a revenge, like life lesson type book. But it sounds like it could be kind of cool. Oh, this one I got as a free book through the summer reading program at my local library that I participated in. I read enough minutes that I reached both the halfway point of my reading goal, and I finished my reading goal for minutes and went above and beyond, so I got, I think, 2 free books, I think it was, this year, and this was one of them. It's called Bangkok Tattoo by John Burdett. I didn't have that good of a selection of books for free books, but hey, free books. So I don't know if I'll actually read this one. So this one, just kind of at a quick glance, looks like a CIA agent was murdered. And the apparent culprit was a sweet-natured person. So, could be interesting, could not. Who knows? Oh, and I think this was the other one I got through the library. And it's Ink and Bone by Lisa Unger, I think is how you pronounce her last name. I don't think, heard anything about this one. So based off this first little bit, sounds like this 20-year-old might be visited by ghosts. And problematic, or like not profitable, like prophecy type dreams. I don't know. That one actually doesn't sound too bad. Excuse me. I've got one other book that I know was sent to me, but it's actually upstairs in my living room because I'm currently reading it, and it's I don't remember the exact title, but I'll try and, I think, maybe leave it in the comments or leave it in the description. But it's something along the lines of, like, I'll just include it in the next video. It's like something about, like, the short memoir of a witch's life, but it's actually like a fiction. It's pretty short, but so far it's kind of interesting. So, if I can figure out where my 3-year-old put it in the living room, then I will include the title in the description. If not, I'll just include it in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.